The Nintendo Switch is more than a console that looks like a dog going like this. Huh? It was announced now that it will be out very soon in March of this year for $299. But is it worth it? There are some positive and negative qualities that people have been latching onto since the announcement. So let's go through some of them. The Switch itself is said to have a battery life of 2.5 to 6 hours, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild clocking in at about 3, which is kind of low if you're playing a Zelda game, but good if you're playing a party game, I guess, or bad considering how well the party is going. It will also have no region lockings for fans of Japanese exclusives, and it will have, and this is something people don't like, a paid online service. So that leaves PC as the last way to game that does not have a paid online service. With that comes kind of an interesting / confusing way to play free, or let's say in quotations, free monthly games or games that come with that service. So it says subscribers will get to download and play a Nintendo Entertainment System or a Super Nintendo Entertainment System game for free for a month. So some people took that to mean that it would be only available for a month. Others took that to mean you can no longer play that monthly Switch game for free, but then you could pay for it after that, which has confused some. It seems kind of close to the paid version of, or the online paid version for both Microsoft and Sony, except Microsoft with the 360 titles that were backwards compatible, you would get to keep. And with Sony, it's more of an extended rental. So if you end your subscription, your access after that gets lost. This seems like you only get one for the whole month, and then you can pay for it after it, and you don't get it after, or you don't get it after that, which is slightly confusing. There's no price point as of yet for how much this will cost for the monthly subscriptions fee. People still are not happy about that so far. Already it looks like the Switch is fixing problems that the Wii U never got right during its entire run, which is the second screen. While the Wii U screen couldn't really be used as a true portable, the Switch can, because the guts, what makes it run, is inside of it. However, it is at kind of a disappointing 720 resolution as opposed to 1080 or higher, but I guess that would make the battery power even lower. So it's impressive by Nintendo screen standards. It's definitely an improvement. And the ability to take it on the go is great. I mean, that's the main selling point of this device. There are 80 titles in development, allegedly, for the Nintendo Switch, and those of which include the new Zelda game, which I mentioned earlier, Super Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, a new version of Splatoon, which I think they should have put the number 2 in it instead of Splatoon 2. There's also 1-2 Switch that lets you play games like a quick draw shooting game without needing to look at the screen at all and using just the Joy-Con itself, which is very interesting. I think the main selling point of this device is how versatile it is. Each use has its drawbacks, however. I mean, if you look at battery life or power or being able to have advanced controls versus minimal controls, but they all contribute to a greater picture of something that we've never seen before in console gaming, and I think it needs to be applauded because of that. It does look like some of the issues that Nintendo has had in the past are being at least attempted to be fixed. I'm talking about the Wii U in particular, the second screen, which never really got capitalized in a way that should have been. I don't know if $299 is the right price point, though, because that's what we're looking at for base entry for the hardware from Sony and Microsoft, and it's still, Nintendo has always been its own thing, and it doesn't really compete in the same way as the other two console giants compete with each other, and the Wii U never got to compete with this generation of gaming. I think the Switch has a better chance, however, it's up to consumers if they're going to want to spend that much for something that has a completely different goal and a completely set in mind when going for what to capture in terms of gaming. Audience, do you see yourself buying a Nintendo Switch? Did you pre-order it already? Why? Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.